Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. Finally, your boy was able to pull this pesky little duo here, Kid Goku. So I did some summons off camera, just to see if I can possibly get a copy of him, you know? And yeah, it took me quite a bit to get. I feel like this was close to being a bad, like, a really bad shaft, really close as like Glorio levels of shaft, but this was okay. It wasn't too terrible, right? So I'm fine with that. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in, showcase our boy DB Saga Goku. I also pulled Chi-Chi. I am link leveling her, and of course we did pull an extra copy of her, just because the game hates me like that. I'll let you go. I'll let you guys know, or just put into interpretation as to what did I do. So our boy Goku, which by the way, we have a nice little sprite update with this Goku here. It's so good. So DB Saga or Earthbred Fighters category T +3, HP 200%, attack and defense plus 170, plus the additional HP, attack, and defense for characters who belong to Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers. So we're getting a 250% HP, 220% attack and defense. So we got an ultra, we got a unit super attack with this Goku, but we also have the normal super attack. Papers, scissors, and rock. He stacks attack and defense by 20%. And then of course we have the unit super attack. He can be able to stun the enemy, and he still stacks attack and defense by 20%. It's a little bit lower than I actually thought, but you know, units, it's not abnormal for units to stack attack and defense that low, right? So this is a unit that comes to be put on slot 1, right? So with his intro, which can be activated with another DB Saga, Youth, or Dragon Ball Seekers category ally in the same turn, Goku's able to toss out an additional super attack, and he has 40% damage reduction for 7 turns. It's decent, you know, not running out of the attack, like that extra attack power, and the 40% damage reduction for 7 turns is also very decent. You can be able to get established by then, right? So he gets 200% attack and defense, 20% extra damage reduction, or just the standard 20% damage reduction that he gets on his passive. And then he tosses an additional that has a 70% chance to becoming a super. Again, due to the fact that I've only pulled 1 copy of him. 1 copy of our boy. He's only at 55%. He will only get the level 5 attack, additional attack that he gets from his AGL stance, right? When attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets attack plus 100%, and this is a little bit of an interesting terminology for his passive here. So if we take a look at the when attacking with 12 or more keys section, it says that he has a 55% chance of performing a critical hit within the turn. Same with the 22% chance of evading enemies' attack within the turn. Let me see if I can find this, because initially I did the showcase for this guy, but with no Goku. I didn't have the Goku. I had to use him as a friend. However, I feel like it wasn't a purposeful showcase, just because of the fact that I was gonna run away from just the unit in general, with just not having him as a whole. But yeah, let me show you guys what I mean. Alright, so we are here. Let's go over to Twitter real quick. Shouts to our boy Proton. He was able to let us know this, right? So let's imagine he does 3 attacks at 12 ki, as you guys can see. The first attack will have a 22% chance of 100% chance to dodge. 100% dodge. Then the second attack will have a 22% chance of 100% dodge. You guys get the wording? Third attack, he will have a 22% chance of 100% dodge. Like, it doesn't stack, I believe. But the thing with this Goku is that he has a guaranteed dodge chance. Same with the crit chances. it's a 55% chance of performing a critical hit, and then a 22% chance of dodging. But that dodge is a 100% chance to dodge. So if it procs, depending on the level of the number of attacks that he's doing, he will be able to dodge. But if it didn't proc when performing each of those attacks, he's not going to be able to dodge at all, right? So it's a little bit of a specified wording here and there. It's a little bit of a tricky type of setup, but you guys get the gist of it, hopefully, right? He only needs to attack in order for that dodge chance to build up, right? And then, of course, when receiving an attack, he's getting 200% defense. For every super attack that he does, he gets attack plus 50% up to 200%. So he does need to do at least 4 super attacks in order for him to get that section of his passive fully built up. And then after performing 7 or more super attacks in battle, he is just going to have guaranteed guard for the turn, for the rest of the battle, I believe. And he gets a guaranteed additional super attack for him. So that's pretty good. We're going to be using Path to Power Kid Goku here just to complete the setup of the team. He is ECA'd, so I will do the ECA showcase right after this. That's a lot of damage, of course, but what can you do? 7.4 million here. We get at least a couple of super attacks. Let's see. Okay, there's the third. Nice. So we got 3 super attacks. I need to count them, so I need to make sure that we get at least 7, right? So he did 3 attacks, right? So now it increases the chances of Goku to having that 100% dodge for the turn, basically, because he's gonna do all those attacks, right? I don't know what Chi-Chi, I told 30 million, okay. I don't know what Chi-Chi does. I do need to check. She could be like a really good banner getter. I haven't been able to see any of her details yet because of the lack of pulling these characters, right? It's been a bit of a salty streak for me. 2 key, 200% attack and defense. She does lower attack and defense. That's cool. Alrighty. Let's see. Again, just leaving a Kid Goku in slot 1. That will be the most plausible thing, right? So the unit super attack, surprisingly enough, which the art itself implies, oh, Bulma's in the art. So of course you have to do the unit super attack with Bulma. But how come you have a side banner character, Chi-Chi, and it doesn't proc the unit super attack? They didn't want, of course, because it's just Goku does not meet Chi-Chi by the time that art is available, right? Like the Goku art, he just meets Bulma, but he doesn't meet Chi-Chi until later on. So no unit super attack there, but let me see. 12P, she is supporting the rotation with 30% attack and defense, and an additional attack and defense for characters who belong to the DB Saga category. Wow, so that was Goku with like 60% support. Okay, I didn't know that Chi-Chi was built like that. Medium chance of attack plus 150%. That's crazy. For every super attack performed, she gets attack and defense and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 25% up to 100%. So she has done like a few supers. When the enemy isn't... Oh, we got intros. Hello! Ninja. Got so many intros, man. It's so good. That's crazy that Chi-Chi's able to do this. So right now, 296k. Do keep in mind that, of course, Goku is stacking the constant stack ability, right? For Goku, the more you keep going, the higher the numbers you're going to see, right? So you can be able to use this at your leisure, but I feel like this is good to do, right? So utilizing this active skill It provides you with 30% HP recovery, but Goku gets an attack and defense buff of 30% for the rest of the battle. So I don't see, it's the same type of effect that Scouter Vegeta has. You can be able to use that active skill at any time because you can be able to get that extra buff in attack and defense. So I don't feel like there's any issues utilizing it at the moment. I'm gonna save Roshi's, but yeah, like using this right now, there shouldn't be any issues. So let's go ahead and proc it. Yeah, it's good. And so I feel like you can do this like whenever you're in a dire situation or something like that. But that 30% HP recovery is pretty good. Of course, Goku getting that attack and defensive buff there can also be very useful. But depending on how you play how your event is going or how you're playing the game, you can be able to use that to your leisure, right? So Roshi, do keep in mind that we are providing support, but Roshi is not providing support to Goku. Unfortunately, we are providing support for Chi-Chi, I believe. Is she on Peppy Dolls? Let me see. Never mind, no, she's not. Okay, so Roshi's not doing anything on this setup. All right, there's Goku. There's the additional. We have gotten at least 4 supers. How much are we tanking this for? Okay, now that's much better. 12 million? Oh, that has to be the medium chance of the extra attack, right? 13. Okay, look at you. Look at you, Chi-Chi. Oh my goodness. That's some good attack stats. She's only 69% for me. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that means that it wasn't a total waste just getting that unit. I'm sorry, listen. Getting shafted in the banner kind of like threw me off. So when I pulled Chi-Chi off a single, and then I did a few multis, I pulled another copy of her, and then I pulled Goku. But yeah, like I didn't know that she was insane. Okay, I like her. I like that Chi-Chi. I need to test her out a little bit more, but I think she needs to do a few more super attacks, and then she gets the attack and defense. But actually, no, she's done 2 super attacks every turn that we've had her, so she is fully built up with that, with the attack and defense, and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 25% up to 100%. She's good. And then of course when she gets the enemy to get stun, seal, attack down, or defense down, she tosses out an additional super. She gets 200% extra defense when another youth category ally on the team is present. And then she gets a 50% chance to dodge, defense plus 200%. And then if there's a Goku, she guards all attacks and she gets 159% defense when receiving an attack. That is crazy good. Okay, dude, I love Chi-Chi. That's a nice side banner character. That's a nice side banner character. She's so good. Man, oh man, I like this. I like this this setup with Kid Goku and of course Chi-Chi. I like this little run. Of course, Path to Power Kid Goku is another powerhouse that I need to showcase. Just making sure that whenever we can do it, I can get it done, because it's gonna take me a while. So yeah, 552k defense here, not too shabby. We are going to possibly proc Goku's, not Goku, the active skill for Roshi once we get him on rotation again, because Roshi does provide the additional support on the active skill without ignoring the whole categories, right? But passively, Roshi provides is it 30% attack and defense support for Turtle School and Peppy Gals? I believe so. So not getting that support with Goku, because Goku unfortunately is not on Turtle School. He's not getting that. So all right, this is nothing. Oh, actually no, it hurt a little bit. But yeah, 25. Yeah, it's just getting him built up. Because the more attacks you do with this Kid Goku, the better. Alright, so I actually do need to check, but we've done 7 attacks. 7 supers, right? So we should be fully built up on that. 26. We could get the hidden potential system additional super attack, which we did. 27. Okay, this is a nice little turn by him. Okay, that's cool. Nice, nicely done, buddy. So yeah, there's the dodge chances right there. So he does need to super attack first in order for those dodges to proc, which unfortunately we did get hit with a super attack immediately, but that's how the game works, right? The game just treats me like doo-doo. So I like it. I like this unit. I like this unit a lot. It's really good. Same with Chi-Chi. I'm more impressed with Chi-Chi than anybody else. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, like Roshi is providing, yeah, Turtle School or Pepe Gal. Actually, no, it's 50%. So the active skill support is just 30%. We're missing out on that much, and that's just because Goku's not on Turtle School, man. Because of course this is before he meets Roshi and he gets trained by Roshi. So no Turtle School shenanigans. I'm not gonna use the active skill. Maybe I'll use it a little bit later on, but yeah, we're also on the Red Zone Vegeta story. We're on the Future Saga. Because I feel like this is a nice little lengthy event that we can test out here. Ooh, nice dodge. But this guy is rainbowed. So, does he need to get hit for anything? Oh, well, he does get the extra defense, right? I don't know if it's every turn that it resets. There's no, like, icon there indicating that. But, yeah, like, he should be able to get that extra defense once he gets hit. Which would be a lot better if we do get that. But yeah, dude, I like it. 759 KD. But dude, Chi-Chi. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Chi-Chi. I like her. What a sleeper unit. Okay. Let me see if I can be able to get enough orbs for Panther Power Goku support here. Yeah, like I haven't been able to do the showcase for this guy. I ACA'd him already because, you know, the stones. Summons for Goku. I needed that. Alright, so this guy has 9 super attacks under his belt, so we are good. However, we're not going to get the extra super attack. We lost the damage reduction because this is his 7th turn, right? So we don't have an intro buff for our boy Goku. So let's see how he does here. Let me collect as much geezers as I can so we get the extra support there. Bam. Immediate super attack because you love me like that? Yep. This game, bro. Why do you do me like this? How much damage will this do? Double digits, okay. We don't have the damage reduction anymore. So that's just damage. With just the defense that we've been able to stack up. So 28 is the additional. We are guaranteed another one. Yeah. And then we could possibly get the hidden potential system additional. Which we did. Okay, wow, that's a good turn. With no unit super attack. Which, by the way, I believe the unit super attack, the only thing that provides is just the stunning capabilities. There's nothing else. I don't know. I kind of wish that it was a greatly raised attack and defense there, but yeah. Do keep in mind as well that he seals on the normal 12 key, and then the unit super attack, we are stunning. So, Chi-Chi, dude, I'm getting impressed with Chi-Chi. I'm getting impressed with Chi-Chi, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Dude, I'm not exaggerating. I am genuinely impressed by Chi-Chi. That's pretty cool. She's doing so good. Okay. So this is what I was missing, right? Because I did the showcase earlier for this kid Goku, but I used him as a friend. And honestly, I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works. You have to experiment this by yourself. Because I use Panther Power Goku as the leader, just so that DB Saga could be a little bit more complete, right? Because that is what's missing. For you to have a good setup for this team, my goodness. Kid Goku is desperately needed. That Chi-Chi is also very good. Like, if you pull Roshi off the banner, that's another good addition to the team. Let's go ahead and skip the animation here. But I'm very impressed by this unit. And this team setup, of course, it's just minimal. I will show you guys the team for Dragon Ball's like Dragon Ball Saga, but it's not a lot. There's not a lot of great options there, so you're kind of stuck with, like, if you really want to run Dragon Ball Saga and have it so that this team can be really efficient, you would have to get both of those units, Kid Goku and Chi-Chi, right? But of course, this is not a banner that everybody needs to summon on, because again, I don't suggest it. We're very close to like Golden Week, and we're also getting a Dokkan Fest at the beginning of April, and we don't know what it's gonna be. At this point, we're just speculating. We could get another tag unit. There's a lot of options that they could provide us, right? There's so many things that they could think about. And then of course we will get Golden Week in like a month, which could be possibly Dragon Ball Daima related, which of course more additions to Dragon Ball Seekers, which could help this team out a lot as well, right? If we take a look at Goku's leader skill, it's DB Saga or Earthbred Fighters. If I look at Earthbred Fighters, is Daima Goku? Yeah, Daima Goku's there. So we can add Daima Goku into this team because he is on Dragon Ball Seekers. So that could help out this team as well. But yeah, like if you think of it, you add more characters into the mix here from Daima that are on Dragon Ball Seekers, they're Earthbred Fighters, things like that. That would be crazy. Alright, so this is the turn that we wanted to get. Let's go ahead and play Roshi says active. We're gonna get that extra 30% support. It's kind of unfortunate that Goku's not on Turtle School, because this could have been amazing, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and play this. Alright, do keep in mind that this rotation is getting at least 30% support. Just because, of course, Chi-Chi does not belong on Peppy Gals. Which, what do you need to do to be on Peppy Gals? Is it being a girl? It's so confusing. It's just a weird foretelling of what the category means. But because you're on youth, you don't fit the category? Is that it? It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, Chi-Chi's not getting the buff. We're at 1,000,000 defense now. Again, you just gotta keep going with this Kid Goku, and you're just gonna be looking really, really good in terms of defense. Chi-Chi's at 700k. Is she building up? Is she stacking? No, she's getting attack and defense for the turn. Dude, Chi-Chi is so good. Chi-Chi is insanely good. Oh my god, I love her. I love her. She's so good. What did they do with this character? She's so good. I like her. I like her a lot. Yeah, let's this should be the final phase, right? We decided to go into here. A lot of people, ooh, that hurts. A lot of people have been 33. That's pretty good. That's with the extra 30% support. A lot of people have been going with this Goku to the Festival of Battles event. And, you know, yeah, of course, because he's a stacking character, people would tend to go for that, right? Just utilize him there. Oh, quad. He did 4 attacks, but that last attack was a unfortunate normal. And there we go, all the dodge chances. So I can predict at this point, like, he is able to get like 100% chance to dodge. But depending on how many chances that can proc, depends on how many attacks he does. So it's not bad. I'll take that. There's another super attack animation that I haven't seen in a while, and that's because you need to have a Kid Goku on the rotation in order for them to do that. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Roshi, unfortunately, is not a great tank. We will need him to get some dodges in here. Actually, I did pull a few copies of that Roshi during my summons. He's at 79%. I gotta put some equips on him, just some dodges, because he'll benefit from that. But, dude, I'm impressed. I love this Chi-Chi. I love this SAIYAN character. She's so good. And then, of course, Goku. Goku looks pretty good as well. So, yeah, do let me know down in the comments below what do you guys think about this unit? Did you guys pull for the banner? Did you guys summon him and now you guys are able to use the proper DB Saga team? Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this unit. But yeah, like if you look at this, right? Let me show you guys the character list for DB Saga. We did needed the help. I am enticed of testing out this unit. He is on DB Saga, but what else is he in? He's not on. Well, he's on Aircraft Fighters, but he's not on. Is he on Dragon Ball Seekers? No. He's not on Youth either, so Goku does not fit the team for him. But I will do a 200% showcase for him because he's rainbowed. We finally got him rainbowed, so we are good to go with that. But yeah, DB Saga as a whole, you know, we got this new unit, Demon King Piccolo, but I feel like he's just good on an extreme class setup rather than a Dragon Ball Seekers team. And then we also got the ECA for Path of Power Goku a lot earlier for him to help out on the team because Dragon Ball Saga right now is not at its best, right? So yeah, do let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this Kid Goku. I like him a lot. It's a nice little stacking unit people can be able to use for the Festival of Battles event. I'm not gonna do a run be like, oh, here's how he looks on the event, just because I want to not make a narrative of, oh, the Festival of Battles is a showcase fight, so we have to showcase every stacking unit in there, so see how he does. Again, it's the same type of conversation that I had in the previous video where, oh, a stacking unit is doing good because he happened stacking. It's like saying water is going to hydrate you because that's the purpose of water, just hydrating you, right? It's the same thing, I don't know. But anyways, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this Kid Goku. I like him a lot. Same as Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi, I'm impressed with Chi-Chi. She looks so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, even though it's a little bit too late. It's almost 10 days after his initial release. But, you know, Dokkan be like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one.